Hello Star Sign family, I'm Shima and I'm going to channel today a cosmic summer window, and I'm summarizing with the help of the dolphins and the mermaids. I'm going to see what's in your cosmic window, and this is going to be for Gemini. So let's see, Gemini, what's up for you in this beautiful end of summer energy. Yeah, we are almost getting to September, but let's summarize what happened. So I have two cards for you, and it says, well, you did a good job. You did a real good job of dealing with all these blockages and all this it's not this way, it's not that way. So you did detours, you solved problems, you were constantly solving problems, and it's like good for your karma. It's like saying, this is the moon card. The moon card is the symbol for our karma and our ancestors' karma, actually, because we're all sort of one energy. But you worked out. You really didn't look away. You were always sort of trying to find a solution, to step out of the problem and get going. And it was always like one step by the next one. And sometimes a whole bunch of problems got solved in a moment because you didn't freak out. You just sort of went for it and see what is the purpose, what is the reason why things didn't work. So yeah, and the dolphins are saying you were very brave to face all these things. So the dolphins are sort of telling us that you were working on your old karma. So well done, they're saying. You really worked on it and you didn't freak out, because sometimes when we have old karma jumping on us, we freak out and we sort of ignore it or see it as a trauma and look the other way. Just we ignore it. So, but you really did it, and now you're sort of getting out of that. You're sort of, this was hard and I'm finally out of it. So, and you see the light, it's like going through a very dark tunnel, and there's all these ghosts trying to say, oh, why don't you, don't worry, just look the other way. And you sort of say, no, I'm going to keep going for the light, because the light is my goal. That's what you were saying to yourself, is you're very brave and very beautiful that you sort of faced all these obstacles. I'm really proud of you. And you have luxury now. You have emotional luxury. That's what the dolphins are saying. Yeah, they want you to be absolutely happy and feeling like a fish in the water. It's a funny saying, but they said it. Be a fish in the water. And what does a fish in the water do? They become like water, it's natural. They're feeling natural and in their environment. That's actually what it signifies when you sort of translate it. So I'm recommending you enjoy and make yourself a nice candlelight dinner, Why not? Put yourself as the person you love the best. That's what they're saying. And they're echoing, the dolphins are echoing, saying, you are the best, Tell yourself you are the best and celebrate yourself. Give yourself a nice spa. Give yourself a new haircut. Give yourself some time to enjoy and tell yourself also you're brave. So this is a wonderful card. This is like when somebody really sort of emotionally holds you and sort of says, you are beautiful, you're sort of really a precious gem in my life. So say that to yourself. Yeah, that's difficult, but it's a possibility. And it's a good possibility. That's what they're saying. Yeah. And the problem, and to solve, the problem is that you had to be very introverted. You sort of had to be really like deep inside of yourself to find yourself. You know, the soul is very hidden inside of us, and to find it, you need peace and also wanting to find it. You know, it's like to get your soul come out, it's like you have to sort of say you have to put a lot of candlelight dinners out there, you know, until your soul comes out and say, can I really come? Do you really see me? Do you really want me? And in this time, you had like a mirror cover over you. You sort of like, nobody really saw you. They saw themselves in you. This is very interesting, especially when you sort of feel like nobody really sees you or connects with you. It's because they see a mirror from themselves. So they see themselves, they don't see you. You are inside, you're hidden. It's like having these funny windows where you just can see yourself and you don't see the people inside the house. So yeah, they had to put up with it, and you were wondering why they're so funny, because they react to their own imagination, to their own reflection. And and you felt it's crazy. It's a world of just being in the mind all the time. It's like, oh, you know, like seeing the problem from all different kind of directions, and in the end you don't see nothing. You just sort of get into conspiracy and thinking of other possibilities, and it's eating your mind up. And but you didn't see anybody, you know, you didn't see her inside there, because you were just playing a mirror fight with your own with your own image. So this is the problem, and to solve. The problem is that you sort of were with your soul very cozy inside and hiding and not going for any crazy stuff outside. So, but how are you going to deal with it? You have to sort of find a way now to sort of also be able to come out again, and with your new knowledge about you and your soul, to come out and participate in worldly affairs. Right. In the past, you were very brave. you had just a stick to fight against the wolves. That's what they're saying. But it also can symbolize that you sort of went to all the authorities and saying, no, I cannot deal with that. You know, I want to have it this way and that way, and you sort of promised me, and I have to have it this way. So you were sort of fighting for your rights. Fighting for your rights. That's what the dolphins are singing right now. Yeah, that's what you did. You really did it. But now you sort of have this possibility to know how you got there where you are right now. You were fighting for your rights and for what you need, you know. At least you know how to get there now. It's like this is your path now. You're on it, and you can keep going on it. And still, you have to find things on your way which are sort of difficult. And this is heartbreaks. Heartbreaks, you know, it's like it has enough songs. Dolphins don't start with all the love and the heartbreaks. It's our favorite subject as humans, to talk about broken hearts. So you can hear yourself probably in your mind what kind of heartbreak songs are your favorites. But it's like when you sort of destroy yourself and destroying your love. So and looking for it outside. But since you worked on yourself, you found it inside. You found your soul, which is not going to betray you. You found your direction. You found your master. It's yourself. This is you who's going to be with you until the end. It came in with you and it's going to stay with you until the end. That's where your love should be, because then you're not going to be vulnerable to anything. And from there, you have the base and you can sort of say, yeah, I'm going to do what I want. This is emancipation. This is like coming for you in the future. You are daring to live your life since you know how to control it and how to keep going, and having your inner friend, your inner love nurtured. She controls this animal, which is life. This is like the multi-headed animal, which is life, and with passion, she's doing whatever she still wants to do. It's living her volcano. This is like, I still wanted to go to Japan, and or some other places, Antarctica, or swimming with the dolphins. They are saying, yeah, swimming with the dolphins, or just being with them. That's also like something which would enrich somebody to do. Like, this is like emancipation. You know how to get your tickets, how to see what work you want to have while you're there, or what you want to do in another place. Maybe it's in the internet you can use right now as a gambling board to see where the balls are falling in, and saying, yeah, there's some Bali workshop you can do, and be there for free while you're in Bali or whatever. Just see, you're emancipated and you know how you want to have it, and you're not going to take any more of torturing yourself by saying, oh, yeah, I'm suffering. We are all suffering in a way until we find our inner peace and our inner blessings, This is like in the future, you are going to be emancipated. In the environment, you have to stay balanced. You have to be totally balanced. And in the job you're doing, you're sort of blindly, she's blindfolded. So it's like an intuitive energy, which you learned while being on the water. They're saying, the dolphins, by being in the water, you sort of learned how to balance in life. So, without even thinking, and probably if you have been for holidays or somewhere, the water gave you the possibility to stay in balance, because you had to learn it, because you didn't want to drown. So you had to learn it. And this is in your environment. So you have to sort of take that energy back with you from your holidays and practice it. So stay blindfolded in balance, and when you're not connecting to disturbance around you, then you sort of can have this happy balance by listening to music or doing some dance or something joyful, what you always like to do, and keep yourself balanced that way. I have one other card, which is like hopes and fears. This is cleaning. This is cleaning yourself, giving yourself a lift up, giving yourself the freedom to get rid of all the fear, saying, no, I'm not going to play that fear game anymore. Nobody can scare me anymore with any other stupid stuff. I have my balance. I have the knowledge, what I need, and I get rid of all the anger and the fear. So this is your hopes and fears. And I would say, go for it. Like the dolphins are saying, go for it. They're really wanting you to be in balance and be connected with them. Have a telepathic connection with them. So whenever there is something, you can ask them. They say, just call in. And they're saying me, it's like a telephone call, like a spiritual telephone call you can make to them. That sounds good. All right, that was your reading, Gemini, and I think it's a very beautiful reading. Even you had to go through a lot of dark stuff and heavy-duty blockages, but you did it, you know. When you start on one side, then you really go through this dark tunnel and you connect with the light, you know. It's like when you connect with the light, that's what the dolphins wanted, you know. You can call in and connect with them, and they give you joy. They're just going to channel joy, joy, joy. Wonderful. I have 3 more cards for you, which are the energy from the universe. The universe wants you to get rid of this and be successful and have pleasure. Plenty of pleasure. And this one is sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice. You don't have to give blood. You don't have to sort of suffer anymore. That's what we are getting out of Pisces energy, like the time span of Pisces cycle. We are going into Aquarius, where this one is no longer necessary. This is, we don't, you know, and the dolphins are laughing, and they're loving it, that we are sort of getting out of being, oh, me, you know, suffering, and making sacrifices. We always had to sort of bow down and serve somebody else than us. And now it's just the other way. We serve ourselves. And that's going to be the most important situation, to serve in a nice way yourself, and that will serve also the others. And success. So you're going to be successful whatever you're going to do. So think about it and count with it that you're going to be successful, and have pleasure. Pleasure, it's like pleasure we have when we are sort of reconnecting with others. The dolphins are singing that when they go hunting together, they're having pleasure. That's what they're saying. It's big fun because they're sort of reorganized and sort of reconnect. So there are a group consciousness instead of just yourself. You know, you're getting out of, in the future, you're getting out of being isolated. And then now you can be the real human you are, and connect with other humans and build new groups. That's what the pleasure is, you know. It's going to be fun and pleasure what you're doing in the future, and you're going to be very successful because you are emancipated. That's exactly where it fits in, that you are emancipated and you're not worried about any poor me heartbreaks, because they're done, they're gone, you know. There's no such thing really. It's like it was connected with the Pisces times, you know. Let go of it. We are not there anymore. So thank you, my dear Gemini. I really appreciate you, and you have been very brave, and I send you lots of love, and the dolphins are laughing behind me and saying, yeah, send her lots of love. And I hope you like and share and subscribe as well if you like to hear more. Thank you. Bye-bye.